Welcome to Nova High. You play as a student who has just recently moved and is ready for romance. A game made by a VTuber trio Nova Swarm about dating VTuber trio Nova Swarm. Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and we are going to play Stars Hearts Episode 1, A Date with the Swarm. That is correct. We already played a game from this VTuber trio. To be perfectly specific, I do believe it was last year as well. A little spooky game, Red Zero. Also highly recommended this game. Go and check it out. And today we are going to have a look at this little thing and we'll see. Well, it is about dating, so we'll not really see what it is about, but we'll have a look at it. Actually, I think this one was released before Red Zero, so we kind of are going with a wrong order, but that's not something new. Let's go! Oh, that's a nice logo. What's your name? It's Arthur. Should I go full name, like Arthur Lynx? Nope. Please select your gender. I'm a male. So your name is Arthur and you're a male, right? Correct. That's correct, yes. Swarm School simulation data complete. Initiating simulation sequence. Day 1. It's 3 days before Valentine's Day. Ooh. And your family just had to move to a new city. Ooh. With moving cities comes new experiences, new hopes, new dreams, and a new school. Today's your first day at Nova High. Wow. We're not even done with the intro and someone has already knocked you over. Oi! What you were going? Oh, what's this? Okay, I'm not saying this. I'm not saying any of the first two options. I'm gonna laugh it off. Whoopsie. The girl offers you a hand getting off the ground. Whoa. That's a absolutely cute looking character. My bad! As you get up, someone with bright purple, beautiful curly hair walks by you with tea in hand. From their white lab coat, you assume they're the school nurse. Let's have a look. Also good looking. I like the spider earrings. Also, does she have robotic arms? Or more like kind of cyberpunky. Oh, look at what you did, Ellie. You got dirt on his uniform. What? Oh, come on. It's not like I meant for to run into him. Are you alright? I think I broke something. My heart. I'm fine. Oh, mommy nurse, I need an examination. Right, first of all, I'm gonna say I'm fine. Alright, take care of yourself now. A guy with highlighted and fluffy hair walks over with a yawn and his own cup of coffee in hand. Coffee. Ew. Morning, Kelly. Morning, Lyra. Lyra. Good morning, Rigel. Up late last night? Yeah, didn't help that the cat woke me up at 5. Sounds like a cat, alright. Yikes, that's rough. Oh, a little morning pussy doesn't hurt anyone. Sounds like a cat, alright. You're not wrong. Anyway, should you all get to class? Ah, right. Yeah, we'll see you at Swarm later, Lyra. Swarm? Swarm? What is Swarm? Before I get the chance to ask, the three have already left. On the ground you find a keychain of a small dragon. Did someone drop this? You stuff it in your pocket. Dragon keychain obtained! You walk through the doors of Nova High with your schedule in hand. Should we just go home? Valentine's Day. Chocolates on sale now! Tutoring sessions. Meet in library for details. Ooh. Should we go? Observatory. Well, we have experience with observatories, by the way. We played... I was about to say a small game, but it was not a small game at all. It was plenty massive. From Moe novel, A Sky Full of Stars. By the way, highly recommended. Or just watch the videos. I mean, the front desk, right? You head to the front desk to ask where your class is. The secretary tells you you'll be in class 3A. Oh, we are seniors, and gives you a map. Now that I think about it, we are in university, by the way, clearly. University is the only time when I was given a map. You make your way to the classroom and open the door. And that was also because we had literally 1, 2, 3. I mean, you could kind of count it as 4 campuses, basically. Yeah. Or more like basically the whole university and its buildings were in 4 different locations. Not far away from each other, but still. Basically like a walking distance. Anyway. Come on in! Class this is Arthur. He just transferred here. Help him get used to Nova High, okay? Guys, and not guys, this is a high quality game. Because you would never maybe know. But you might know. You know, a game is high quality if the clock on the wall has indicators. Okay, of course I'm joking about that, but over here this is a little bit of something that I always pay attention for, because a ton of visual novels basically drop in to the world, and the clocks are basically empty. I find it hilarious in a way. Anywho. The class murmurs, from what you can catch. Some are excited to see your face, others couldn't care less. We have a few empty seats, so take your pick, man. Front row by Ellie, window seat by Rachel. To the back row we go. I mean, you bet I would go with this as myself. Now that I think about it, I feel like most times I was actually somewhere in the back. But there were cases where I would end up in front. You choose the front row. This may get people thinking you're a nerd for being so close to the teacher, but well. Who cares? Hiya! Sorry again for bumping into you earlier. Welcome to Nova High. If you need help with anything, just let me know. Now that introductions are over with, it's time for your first class at Nova High. In literature class. Wow. You know, you call it literature. For me, it's basically Polish. Yeah. I was actually in high school, sitting in the front row. Damn it. In primary school, we didn't have rows when it comes to Polish lessons. Basically, the desks, one desk was for 2 people, but we also had them connected, so basically 4 people were sitting at kind of one place together, sort of thingy. Yeah. Anyway, you read through a portion of Romeo and Juliet. Ugh. It's so boring. Gee, and you thought TikTok had a lot of drama. Yeah, I would prefer reading through Romeo and Juliet, even though I think it's highly overrated. All the English words are starting to make your head feel heavy. Time to nap. Actually, in high school, I slept a lot on Polish, yeah. And yes, we read Romeo and Juliet in Polish. What a surprise. Slap yourself awake, draw in your notebook. I'll be honest, I would do first or third, normally. Yes. That was me on Polish language, Polish, basically, in school. At least in high school. In middle school, I don't know, I think I was playing on my phone. In primary school, I was very attentive, yeah. I think. I don't remember, to be honest. But I was good at orthography, so... Anywho. Let's slap ourselves awake. Why not? You lightly slap yourself on the cheek to keep yourself awake. Beside you, Ellie covers her mouth with her hand. Did she find it funny? That really helped. You pay attention to the rest of the class like a good student. Okay, class, that's all for today. You pack up your bag and get ready to go to lunch. It's the first day here, so you might as well explore the school. Where do you want to go during lunch? Outside, school store, the nurse's office. I think I know how you can basically go on a romanceable route with the nurse. Just always choose nurse's office, man. Always. But I think maybe we are too late to go with that. Do we have food? I don't know if we have food with us, so let's go to the store, why not? You decide to check out the school store. Ooh. Shelves line the room stocked full of school supplies, snacks, and other oddities the shop owner has collected. Oh, fancy meeting you here. Are you buying something for lunch here as well? You know what, you should have voiced this game as well, not gonna lie. I'm not saying that because it would make my life easier here now, but yes, I'm saying it because of that, yes. Now I'm just looking around. Yes, got any suggestions? I think I just found my snack. Yes, yes, got any suggestions? Let's go with that. Well, you can go wrong with these barbecue pork buns. Or char siu bao, if you want to say it in Chinese. Right. Our school gets them from a local bakery. They're the best in town, if you ask me. This must be a bogey school. You know Chinese. Thanks for the suggestion. Alright, I'm gonna show interest. Do you know Chinese? Not exactly. I was taught some Cantonese here and there, but not enough to hold a conversation. Me and German language right now, by the way. But also that's because, well, I have not used it since school times. My family taught me just enough to know how to order food from dim sum restaurants. Talk about food this much is making me hungry. I'll see you in class. Ellie buys a barbecue pork bun and gives you a wave bye. Guess it's your turn to figure out what you want. You brought enough money with you to buy something. What would you like to buy? Sub sandwich, pack of gummy worms. This is an important choice, you have to save the game. You know what, let's go with pork bun, why not? You eat it on your way back to the classroom. For a packaged little bun, it tastes really good. You'll need to thank Ellie later. Yeah? The afternoon classes for the day begin. In today's biology class, you learn that insects have 6 legs. Wow. I thought we learned something there, something completely different. There is a certain knowledge that stays with us until the end of times. In biology, we all know that. Neat! Not really. After class, you overhear Ellie and Rigel as you pack your bag. So what do we want to do for swarm time today? That's a good question. What swarm? What are you doing? Go home. Just go home. What swarm? Oh, hey, Arthur! Swarm stands for Super, Winning, and Relaxing Masters. Oh, it's our game and art club name. Everyone in school just calls us Nova Swarm, or the Swarmfo. The name was Ellie's idea. She won't budge about it. Ellie pulls out a half-eaten bag of sweet chili heat Doritos. I've ate Doritos once in my life. I didn't like them. I'm sorry, America. I'm a Pringles merchant. Great! You got the sacrifices! We're gonna need to get another bag full. I don't think we would have anyone joining us today. Oh! Maybe I'll bring in a box of char siu bao next time. I'm mangling that name for sure, by the way. Spongy calzones! Calzones? Aren't char siu bao just pork buns? What? You ask Rachel what he means by calzones. Cube rule stuff! What? Rachel and Ellie start laughing. You should ask them about it later. Why later? You see that school nurse Lyra come into the classroom. What are they doing here? Or like... Oh, hello again, Arthur. I'm the staff advisor for the swarm. Will you be joining us for our club activities? I feel like... Dude... Does USA have the clubs as well? I mean, to my knowledge, obviously, Japan has that, which is freaking awesome. I didn't know USA also had that. Why Poland didn't have that ever? I mean, I feel the only activity like this I was in was literally just in primary school when I was in a school newspaper. And that's it. I should go and do newspapers. Anyway. Maybe, what time of games do you play? Sure, why not? Nah, I was just leaving. Sure. You decide to join these free in their club activities, for it seems like they haven't chosen what exactly to do yet. Which is fine. During club time, we usually play multiplayer games. Ugh. Like Monster Capture Down. So like Monster Hunter? Or Final Fantasy 16th? Final Fantasy? I think... I might be incorrect, but I think there is something called Final Fantasia as well. Am I correct about that? We all know there is Final Fantasy. I think there is Final Fantasia. Final Fantasia. No? Oh, maybe I'm mistaking this with Phantasy Star Online. Sometimes even I don't know how my stupid brain works. Which is not necessarily a good thing. But maybe it's better if I don't know that. Are you interested in any of those? I'll be honest, I've never played Monster Hunter. But I would love to. I think I played a little bit of Final Fantasy when I was younger. Like really young. On PlayStation 1. I think I had... I didn't have it myself on my own, the Final Fantasy game, but I do believe I borrowed it from someone. And I played it that way? Maybe? I think? I don't know, maybe. I would love to play Final Fantasy 15 for. I feel like it would be my kind of jam, basically. Basically, I mean, not the old generation, kind of. Yeah. But maybe not turn-based also, basically. What about Amongst Aliens or Fort Royale? Ugh. I freaking hate those. I know. Amongst Aliens, basically, definitely Among Us. I don't know about... I feel like a lot of people love it, but I watched a stream of it once and I could not watch anymore. I was like, boring. Fort Royale also not my type of game, that's for sure. I'm gonna say... Okay, Monster Hunter versus Final Fantasy. I feel like Monster Hunter would be more my alley overall. If we think online games. Not Final Fantasy, the online one. But let's say this, why not? Oh, great! I hope you're ready for pain. Always. Let's tackle those savage raids. You all laughed together and hope the nurse was joking. They were joking, right? Together you all go through some dungeons and level your classes. Oi! You finally got that fire cat mount you've always wanted! Sweet! You continue playing with the rest of the club until it's time to go home. We were playing at school. Awesome. I'll see you tomorrow, Arthur. I'm glad that you could find a chill club to play games with at this new school. Beats sweating buckets on a sports team any day. Yeah, that's not something I would say. Considering that I used to literally play football. Yeah. Except not at school. I mean, at school as well, kind of. P and in tournaments. Yes, I was there. But I was in a football club. Like, basically, a separate thing from school. That's how it works here. And all of Europe, I believe. Play video games, study, watch VTubers. Maybe let's study. Should I be responsible? Or play video games or watch? I mean, you already played, so let's study, why not? Decide to be a good student and study. This was your first day at Nova High Info, so you don't exactly have much homework to worry about today. It's always good to be prepared. To be honest, that was the kind of student I was. I would get back from school. It also depended when. When I played football, I would basically get back from school, let the dog out, because that was when we were kind of with family living in a family house sort of thing. The dog would go out, I would get some dinner ready on my own, eat it, get the dog back, and I would run to the tram and so on. Yeah, homework I would do in the bus basically, or while waiting for the bus before getting back home. In high school, given that I was already not in the club, I would come back, I would walk the dog as well. That was after we moved. So I had to walk the dog, not just let it outside, let the dog outside. I would eat something and I would just get to homework while eating or after I was done eating. But yeah, I was the type of person that would basically do it immediately the same day. Unless I would forget. I feel like that's the sort of the best approach. If you get this into your system, yeah. Anyway, you arrive at school early and wander through the halls. I don't remember. Was that white piece of paper behind the observatory previously as well? Maybe. Ellie and Lyra are standing near your classroom. Do you remember where you last saw it? I thought I saw my little boy yesterday. Sounds like Ellie lost something. Give Ellie the dragon keychain. Keep walking. I can be your little boo if you want. You think it was the dragon keychain? Little boo? Maybe. I mean, it would make sense. She bumped into us. Maybe she lost it. You bring out the little dragon keychain you found on the ground yesterday. Oh my god, you found Boo! Thank you so much, Arthur. Where did you find him? You tell that he probably fell yesterday when she bumped into you. Oh, thank you so much. Boo is a character from this game I like, called Boo's Cozy Cove. Boo's Cozy Cove. I'll be honest, I don't know what this is referring to. Boo's Cozy Cove. Huh. And a dragon. A dragon. A dragon. Think of all the dragon characters. I actually don't know. And it bothers me. It's a, cute cozy game. You can build your own home with nice furnishings and create your own farm. Farm. Home. It's not House Flipper, that's for sure. Is it the Nintendo one? Is it referring to the Nintendo one, whatever it's called? You walk to class with Ellie and she continues to tell you about her farm builds. Her happiness is contagious. You've never played this game, but you find yourself smiling just as much as she is. Second day of classes at Nova High. Here we go! It looks like it's middle of the night and raining. In history, you learn about the trebuchet and how it is far superior to the better known catapult. Yes, it is. Anyone have any questions? How far can the trebuchet throw a goat? Can I go to the nurse's office? Stare at your notes. This is the type. Stare at your notes. Or basically don't look at the teacher when he asks you a question regarding stuff that you were supposed to listen to or something like that. Let's go. How far can a trebuchet throw a goat? Let's go. The chat tells you it could probably throw a goat more than 300 meters. Cool. Ellie is twirling her pen around her fingers as she seems lost in thought, gazing at her notebook. You lean forward and take a peek. Her handwriting is surprisingly messy. But it's just surprising. But there is some drawings in the margins of her book. The chat turns around to write on the chalkboard. Now it's your chance to write a note to Ellie. Can you draw me? Write her a poem. What's your favorite movie genre? Let's just simply ask what's your favorite movie genre? Why not? Whatever. You want to get to know Ellie better, so write, what's your favorite movie genre? On a piece of paper, I pass it to her. She looks at the piece of paper and looks at the ceiling to take a moment to think. Ellie passes the piece of paper back to you. Horror movies, animated movies, spy movies, I don't know, kinda whatever. That's actually me. I'm similar in that. You write in response. Horror movie marathon when? You suggest in your that you'd love to have a horror movie marathon with her. What's with that expression? I'm sorry. Where'd you get the note back from Ellie she wrote on it? Hope you're in the spirit, cat! Whoa, you just threw that out there. But it looks like there is more to Ellie than meets the eye. Ellie's even got some knowledge of shock horror films. Who knew? Certainly not you! You're so lucky to have the most oblivious teacher on the planet. The two of you pass notes back and forth discussing your favorite horror movie series and capital letter manga. You gather that Ellie doesn't get scared that easily. I'm jumpy. I'm not like getting scared, but I will jump at jump scares. So basically I'm sensitive to sudden things happening, sort of thing. Anyway. But that won't stop you from being there if she needs a hand to hold. It's raining today, so probably better for not to eat outside today. Where should we go for lunch today? Again, Nurse's office! No. I don't know, classroom, do I have food with me this time? Maybe? No? You see Ellie and Rigel eating their lunch together, sitting by the window. May I join you? Let's not talk about the second option. That's creepy. What are you doing? What, may I join you? Let's go. Go ahead, pull up a chair. You bring a chair over and sit with Ellie and Rigel. Talk about games, talk about Lira, talk about love. Games? You ask the two of them if there are any games coming out that they're interested in. Well, there is the new adventure game Zelda, Fears of the Empire, that I'm looking forward to. So Zelda basically, huh? Again, Nintendo game, so I'm not interested. And the new mecha combat game Armored Shell. Armored Core? Yeah, there was one not so long ago, that's true. Or was it just announced? I'm not sure. But there's no release date on that, so I tried not to get too invested. Maybe good approach. Else it will just end up like that one platforming game. Thread Song? Everyone has been going Thread Song when? For eternity. Thread Song. Thread Song. Platforming game, a Thread Song. I don't know what you're talking about, not gonna lie. It's probably better not to get too hyped for games. Yes, you are correct about that. There has been a lot of games within the past few years that people wait so long for, only to have them released with a ton of game-breaking bugs. So true. So true. So very much true. Also, stop buying AAA games. They're not good. Indie games for the win. You can definitely agree with that. Having been a gamer most of your life, you once had interest in game development. I actually didn't, but found the pipeline to be more work than you bargained for. Yeah, funnily enough, despite well, playing video games since early years, to be fair. You don't know that one, but we had, like, in Poland at least, we have a console called Pegasus, so I played this already when I was in kindergarten. Yeah. Also then on an old PC with a DOS system, yeah. Basically games have been with me for my whole life if you think about it. In one form or another. It's an art that cannot be rushed by any means. Yes. You all take the time to discuss how it's better to wait for games to fully develop than them getting rushed out. So freaking true. Afternoon classes begin and the subject is everyone's favorite. And that is math. You hear your classmates groaning in agony already. Are you good at math? I mean, I would say yes. Considering the fact that I was literally like in high school on a math IT profile. Basically that means I had more math and IT classes, basically, yeah. And like on the third year I didn't have stuff like chemistry, biology, history. Yeah. I was also studying logistics, where math, well, technically we did have just pure math for the first 2 semesters and so on. I'm gonna say I'm good at math, yes. Now it's time to prove that you're a math superstar. The teacher hands out a math worksheet. First one, oh my god. If you gave me a worksheet right now and I would have to solve it, I would actually be satisfied. First one to hand in their worksheet and get all the questions correct will win a special prize. And that is... I'm doing math cheating time. Let's do this! What is 6 plus 2 times 10 plus 400 minus 126? Alright. 2 times 10 is 20, plus 6 is 26. 426 minus 126. So 400. 300. Boom. How many degrees is a right angle? That's a 90. If 5 plus 5 equals x plus 2, what is the value of x? 5 plus 5, 10, x plus 2, we move 2 over here, so x is 8. You speed through the rest of the worksheet with no problems at all. You're even the first to hand in their sheet. Everyone else takes a bit more time on their worksheets. The teacher grades the papers after everyone has turned their worksheet in or given up. When the teacher hands the paper back, you see you got... everything correct! A genius! Congratulations, Arthur. You win. Achievement unlocked. I did a math in a dating sim and all I got was this star. I also feel like my voice kind of switched for some reason. The teacher brings you your prize. Sticker obtained. You did it! A gold star sticker! Good job! I look slightly impressed. Slightly. At the bell, everyone except Ellie and Rigel pack up and leave quickly. The rain pitter-patters against the clouds from windows. The sound of the rain almost resembles the sound of the heels as they walk in. Their stealth stats must be really high. Since the swarm is a game and art club, the trio get out some pencils and their sketchbooks. Ooh, I don't belong there then. The art? Oof, no. No. They offer you a sketchbook, but assure that you don't need to draw if you don't want to. I hate the rain. It always feels so gloomy. I like the rain. I also love running in rain. This is the perfect day for a nice hot bowl of pho. Or hearty beef and beer stew. You guys talk about food a lot, huh? Ooh, eat me please. I'm not saying ooh. I just did. Disgusting. Ugh, I like soup. Of course, I love soup. I'm from Poland. Okay, I love soup. We have so many good soups, it's crazy, by the way. You guys talk a lot about food, huh? It seems like we're all foodies, so yeah, it's very common for us to talk about it. Okay, you all chat about food, snacks, and soups for a while. Later, Lyra suggests you all go home early due to the rain. You wish everyone a safe journey home before parting ways for the day. You make it home safely. After changing out your slightly damp uniform, I guess I didn't have an umbrella. It's time to decide what to do for the rest of the night. Watch VTuber streams, make bento boxes, go to bed. Let's make some bento, yeah. So you have enough time tonight, you're going to meal prep a couple of bento boxes. Couple of them. Let's make a bento. Why a couple of them? First we need to pick carb. Ooh. Rice with pickled plum. Udon soba. Honestly, I feel like most likely would have rice. Udon seems like the kind of thing that you would not take to school, to be honest. And soba. I mean, soba, why not? It's basically soba, so I'm gonna go rice for, yeah. Second, we have pork gyoza, tuna salad. I don't like tuna. I actually don't like tuna, so no. A rolled omelette. You know what? Let's go omelette. Third, we'll put in octodogs. Brussels sprouts. No. Yakitori. Ooh, that looks delicious. Octodogs. Octodogs, yeah. Finally, we add... Ooh. Sorry. A tonkatsu sandwich. Dude, this game is gonna make me hungry, won't it? Fruit salads. Edamame. I'm gonna go sandwich, just that, yeah. Let's go easy. After we're done making the beta boxes, you head to bed. Day 3! Walking to school today, you find Rigel as you approach the gates. A stray cat tiptoes along the fence and watches Rigel apprehensively. Okay. Ooh, hey! Good morning, Carver. Isn't this little guy cute? He hangs out around the school often. Pet the cat? You reach out your hand towards the cat and let the cat sniff your hand. Once the cat seems calm and willing enough, you give it some scratches below his neck. Oh! Do cats work the same as dogs? So basically you have to let the cat sniff you? He likes you! You ask Rigel whether he'd like to pet the cat as well. He shakes his head. This guy'd probably be able to smell the scent of my cat. Okay. Oh yeah. Rigel did mention that he had a cat on the first day. While you're petting the cat, you notice a scar on the cat. Looks like this guy got into a fight. Life on the streets must be rough. You wonder if the school would be willing to adopt a stray cat. Anime has told you some high schools have class pets. Although usually those pets are smaller things like turtles, hamsters, or fish. A cat could totally be a class pet, right? Yeah! Whoa, there he goes! While you were lost in thoughts, the cat ran off to do cat things. Farewell, cat! You still have some time before class starts. Why does it happen twice? A little bug. Where do you want to go? Class, school store, home. Let's go school store. You told Reg that you want to check out the school store before class. Alright, see you in class! You brought enough money with you to buy something. What would you like to buy? A bag of licorice, a bag of gummy worms, a bag of sweet chili Doritos. Fine. I will get Doritos. Okay, because they are chili for. Gummy worms would win in one situation. If the gummy worms were sour. Yes. I'm gonna go here. Let's go. Doritos! Can I just say, it's kind of hilarious how you're not using the real titles of video games, but you're using a real brand name of chips. You buy a family-sized bag of sweet chili hit Doritos. You probably shouldn't finish this entire bag yourself in one day. Why not? Why not? It's science again. But today is focused on the ocean specifically. The lesson starts off with the mystery of the Mariana Trench and... yeah? And other ocean-related ecosystems. A knock is heard at the classroom door. Another teacher calls for your teacher. It will just be a moment. Chat amongst yourselves for now. Go and talk with... yeah, let's go to Lyra. Let's totally walk out of the classroom, right? Ellie. You're set to go have a chat with Ellie, who is scrolling on her phone. What you looking at? Looking for a date? Let's go with that. Reddit, Tumblr, Twitter, TikTok, if I'm in the mood. People still use Tumblr. Tumblr. Yeah, I'm totally using it just to repost my videos from YouTube. I don't think it brings anyone from there, for not gonna lie. That's a lot of social media. I suppose for some, I heard some people say how they can keep up with a lot of social media things, but I treat it like reading the morning paper. Yeah, I understand you. I mean, how many social medias do I have? Obviously there is YouTube. Obviously there is Twitch. This is sort of my sources of entertainment for. Aside from anime and video games. Let's see. I deleted the PolishLynx from Facebook, so yeah. Facebook sucks. Freaking old generation platform. I'm surprised it still exists, to be honest. I have Instagram, but I don't use it really often. Also not my kind of jam, just posting photos, meh. I have Reddit, but I can't say I browse it a lot. I also use it to put the videos out there from YouTube. I would say also not really something that brings in the views or anything like that. Tumblr, as I mentioned already. And there is X. I think if anything, I mean the old Twitter, right? I would say if anything, I spend most time over there. So if you want to find me on social medias, go there basically. Be advised for, you will be spammed with a ton of anime artworks. Because, you know, I walk the dog, I browse the phone, and I usually will just open Twitter/X. And I'll be like, okay, that's a nice artwork, retweet, 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 retweet. And so on, and so on, and so on. Yeah, be advised of that. Well, if you're into anime artworks, feel free to drop around. I also drop the videos out there. For Twitter also doesn't really bring people to my YouTube, funnily enough. Anywho. But yeah, I mean, honestly, she has a good approach, yeah. With more memes or cute animals, of course, hey? So what do you think about Valentine's Day? What do you like to do outside school? Let's go with that. Well, aside from the obvious games, capital letter anime, I like shooting hoops at the park near my house. Oh. Last year, I was the basketball team here at Nova High, but I quit last year. Oh. Were you any good? You asked her why she quit. Basketball practice took a lot of my time. I can't sugarcoat it, school is stressful. My parents don't overly care about my grades, but I feel like I have expectations to fulfill. I remember seeing Ellie studying during lunch occasionally. Balancing basketball and my studies were too much, so I dropped the ball. That was one of the excuses I was saying when I quitted football. It was not true. It's just the people in the club made me hate football, to be honest, for some time. Anyway. Of course, I still play video games when not studying, but video games are less of a time obligation than basketball. You are correct about that, in a way as well. It is an obligation doing sports. Also, if you really like it. As I mentioned, people in the club made me hate it, basically. But all in all, aside from doing stuff over there, you also will try to train on your own and so on. In a way, that's why, for example, my passes were deadly. Or my accuracy of my passes, sort of thing. Yeah, anyway. So, what do you think about the Valentine's Day? I wouldn't say it's my favorite day, but I don't have any particular negative feelings towards that day. Actually, I have a funny memory. When I was younger, my school used to put on a Valentine's Day dance. What? They play fun songs like
every time we touch, but then play some slower romantic song. I was the only girl that wasn't nervous enough to ask one of my friends to dance with me. Part of me wishes that Nova had dance events like that. For would anyone dance with me? Is another question.
Oh, I'd dance with you.
Oh, well, if Nova ever puts on dance, I'll hold you to it.
You idly chat until the teacher returns. I'm back, everyone. I'm sorry about that. One of the new TAs. TAs? Teacher assistant? I don't know. Look, the computer next door. You all know how it is. I didn't really expect it, but you're glad your teacher is tech-savvy enough to help out with basic troubleshooting. You remember the last time you had to help your grandmother uninstall the Oh my god, yes. Uninstall the 26 toolbars she accidentally installed. Dude, you don't know how scared I was when at some point I heard, but I heard my grandfather was like,
oh, maybe I should get a PC.
I was like, please don't even scratch the idea. No, don't even think about it. Dude, that would be a horror, man. I would need to run away from the country. You consider the possibility that a job in IT is probably not for you. Yeah, I mean, I used to want to, yes, that's true. But first of all, I sucked at programming. Basically, I could get grasp of the basics, the very basics, but anything more complex, I'm basically dead meat. And I actually don't like solving problems for people. Or maybe it depends who it is. More like I don't mind solving problems, but I mind it if someone is over my shoulder, sort of thing. And yeah. Also, fun fact, IT I had as like the first on the list when it comes to applying for university, but I did not make the cut for that. Yeah. Maybe it's a good thing, because I would probably not finish that degree, to be honest, when it comes to IT at least. Finally, the lunch bell rings. Let's go! You packed a bento last night you could share with someone. I mean, I think we are on the way over here with Ellie anyway, so let's go. That's option. You head to the classroom to eat lunch with Ellie. You tell her that you packed an extra bento box and ask if she'd like to eat with you. She opens the lid of the bento and the aroma that wafts out. Smells inviting.
Whoa! This bento looks so good!
Ellie did have her lunch out, but she put it away.
My lunch was just instant ramen anyways. I can finish it tomorrow.
You may have something to give to Ellie. Doritos or nothing.
Why are we giving her Doritos and not one of our bento boxes? Oh, thanks! I love these Doritos. Actually, usually bring these for lunch to share with everyone. We can eat them together during club time sometime.
You hear the school bell ring. You should probably put your lunch away for class. Or eat it during class. You don't know how many times I've eaten during class, man. Each chemistry class, utilizing those of thermodynamics, you get to actually make ice cream in your lab. It's vanilla, sweet. Oh my god! I want chemistry classes like this. What the heck? That's what I'm talking about. That's how chemistry should be like. Not just theory. But also, getting back to the topic beforehand, I really did it very often during classes, yes. And not gonna lie, I have no idea why it's not supposedly allowed. I think it's ridiculous to not be allowed to eat during classes. I mean, you know, I'm hungry now, not during a break. What can I say? As usual, everyone else in the class packs up right as the bell rings. Besides Ellie and Rachel, that is. Since it's last class of the day, you stay after class to finish eating the ice cream until the Swarm Club meeting starts. This would be a great opportunity to chat more with Ellie and Rick until Lyra gets here. What do you talk about? Indie games, ice cream, the stray cat. Indie games? Yeah, indie games for the win. We just finished the popular Below story. Below story. I think I might know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the title. Was it After Story? No. Something story, but... Wait. Will I have this in the library? Story. Okay, I have 25 games. It's not bad. Story. I have Hair Story. A Bird Story, maybe one of those two? No clue. So start talking about the appealing art styles in indie games. Yeah, they are very appealing, and in a lot of them, yeah.
I remember when Below Story first came out. A lot of people actually initiate the game's battle art style.
Yes, what other indie games had interesting art styles? Let's think. Should I say from the games I played or no? I mean, honestly, I kind of like the games that have style of like something we have to play in the future, like Beat Cop, for example. Anywho. I really enjoyed Astray's art style, since it was kinda grungy. Astray? I don't know that one. It had a highly colorful kind of sci-fi that isn't really seen as much. It's usually either too clean or varying shades of grey and mood brown. It was junky and full of life.
Oh, that was the one where you got to control a cat.
Huh.
Welcome, Lyra. We were talking about indie games we like that have good art styles and such.
I see. I might be old school, but pixel indie games will always hold my heart. Yes.
It's so hard to just choose one. Absolutely love the limited RPG Maker style. This software was designed to make your own RPG with encounters and such, but some developers crafted with it and made full horror games.
That's so true.
It's fascinating how scary a few pixel images can be.
Yep.
That's why I love playing through Omomo so much.
Omori? I think it was Omori, right? Omori? Yeah, I think so.
I think a lot of people who weren't familiar with the genre weren't expecting such a cute little pastel pixel game to have such a dark horror elements.
The Storm has a lot of interesting things, but you're curious what the actual club activities are for today. You ask if there's any actual agenda for the day.
So Arthur, sometimes during club time we watch each other play single player games.
Huh. Hey, since you're new here, you wanna play something? There were a couple of games on your to-playlist. Please don't ask me about that one. Oh my god. No, let's not. Okay. In UB Absolute Garbage Connect, I don't have anything to play right now. I do want to play the newest Far Cry, but that's the only game really. Other than that, I'm absolutely not interested in a single release from Ubi Crap. On EA Garbage Dumpster, there is nothing. I'm not buying there anything. Since the day when one of my accounts for no freaking reason was deleted. And by one of my accounts, at the time, it was my only account. After that, I had to create the second one, yeah. So, if you can guess, yes. Both UB Crap and EA Garbo, two companies that I absolutely dislike. On Epic, I have all those free games. I don't know if I will ever play any of them. On GOG, I have one game installed. It's something I played on a console in the past, but I want to play it on YouTube as well, to be honest. And there is also 3 of the Witcher games. I have never played it. I know, surprising, right? Especially since I'm also Polish. But yeah. And I have some games on wishlist as well that are not on Steam at all. And there is obviously the never-ending itch.io on the desktop. With what we are playing right now, I have 2 games, but I also have on a hard drive another 25. I mean, still somehow we are reducing that number. And on Steam, oh boy, let me tell you. Somehow... let's see, from this little category for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 games here. But they have like a queue as well, 278. And there is also like not installed at all, 1,539 games. I'm never gonna finish all of that. It's so not gonna happen. And it's annoying. Anyway, there were a couple of games on your playlist. Yeah, all of them. Mainly the pixel indie horror game. If in Galleryland. If in Galleryland. Is this Alice in Wonderland? It's a good game for you. Or the good old platformer, Blue Wind Adventure Brawl 2. I'll be honest, I don't know what this is about. I'm gonna go Eve. Let's go. You said to play the pixel indie horror game Eve in Galleryland.
Oh, you know Eve?
Eve? I don't think I've seen that game before.
You're in for a treat. Eve is really charming.
You explained to them that you've been meaning to play it, but haven't gotten around to it yet. Yeah, but you know what? Alice in Wonderland doesn't... It's not that then. Because Alice in Wonderland is not a pixel game. Yeah, it isn't. Maybe it is. It was Alice Madness Returns that I'm thinking about, of course. Maybe it's something else that we are talking about. It's fine.
Well, now seems like a great time for you to play it, especially since Rick hasn't seen it.
The game revolves around little Eve, who has been taken to an art gallery with her parents. When Eve wanders through the gallery alone, she notices the gallery has come to life. I don't know what this game is, not gonna lie. Women crawl out of the canvas they were once painted on. Hands come out of the walls and statues speak in riddles. You traverse Galleryland with your party members, Larry and May, and use their help to solve puzzles. As you go through the game, you get stuck during one of the painting puzzles. Ellie and Lyra lead you through it.
We'll pick this up another time. Get home safe, everyone. Okay, bye everyone. See you later, Arthur.
Catch you later. You wave to everyone and head home. While you walk home from school today, you decide to go to the nearby shopping district. What do you want to buy? Buy flowers. Supplies to make chocolate. Video games. Let's go. Let's make some chocolate, man. You said that you want to take a crack at making homemade chocolates tonight. You buy all the necessary ingredients. Surprisingly, it only takes cocoa powder, sugar, water, butter, and milk powder to make chocolates from scratch. Yeah. I know how to do it. I've never done it, I'm not gonna lie. While you're at the store, you get some little heart-shaped molds as well to make it cuter. Once you're home, you look up a tutorial on how to make homemade chocolates, just to make sure you don't mess up. First, you mix the powdered sugar and water in a pan until it boils on low heat. When the mixture completely dissolves, you add in the butter and let it melt. You get a bowl for your dry ingredients and sift in the cocoa powder and milk powder into it. Need to mix those as well. Oh, the butter from the sugar water mixture is completely melted. You can add in the cocoa powder and milk powder into the bowl now. You carefully mix until everything is smooth and you can't find any lumps. Time to remove the chocolate from the heat and use those heart-shaped chocolate molds you bought. The chocolates will need to cool, so leave them in the molds in the kitchen until tomorrow. What a process. You go to bed for a well-deserved rest. Yep. Let's go. It's Valentine's Day! You've done your best all week to make it to this very day. You decide that you will ask someone to be your Valentine. But whom? I mean, this is fairly obvious, right? By now. You find Ellie in the halls before class.
Oh, good morning, Arthur.
You present Ellie the handmade chocolates and ask her to be your Valentine.
Oh, you want me to be your Valentine and you made me chocolates from scratch? Okay. Can I try one right now?
You nod your head and watch in anticipation as Ellie takes a bite into one of the little chocolate hearts. Damn, we should have mixed some Doritos in it.
This is so good! Did you try it?
Ellie holds her half-bitten chocolate towards her mouth. Is she giving you an indirect kiss? You move in to grab the bite. And then Ellie pops the chocolate in her mouth.
Too slow! Honestly, you've been so sweet to me. I would love to be your Valentine. Maybe you go to the arcade together after school.
You spend the rest of the day with Ellie on a fun-filled adventure around town. And the dragonfly's heart. You write in your journal. What an exciting adventure you've had. Endix 1. Achievements 1. Ellie Lyra Rigel. Okay. Sus points. What? What's Sus points? VTuber supported 4. What's that? Items inventory. Chocolates. Alright. Guys and not guys. Link is in the description. Go play other routes. You know you want to. You know you want to. You know that. And so do I. Let's get the game page onto my monitor. Yeah. Go and play the game yourself as well. Check out the other endings. Total of 15 endings, by the way. Go and find at least 2 of them. If you basically, you know, give chocolates to Lyra or our boy over here. Now that I think about it, our nurse really has like a cyberpunky arms. Yeah. And I still love the spiders as earrings. Yeah, that was Stars Hearts episode 1, A Date with the Storm. To be quite fair, this would kind of, in a way, suggest that there might be a continuation of sorts. But who knows? Maybe there will, or maybe there won't be. What I do know is, as already said, that go and take your time to get the other endings yourself. I do believe it's worth it. And I will do it as well while rendering one of the next videos, that's for sure. Surprising or not, that's quite often how I do that basically with those games. When I get like one ending, I'll just go and attack the other endings while, for example, rendering a video, yeah. Man, they're quite amazing for, you know, streaming, gaming, also creating games. I think also creating animations. Nova Swarm, yeah, quite an amazing trio, to be honest. Quite an amazing trio. Well, hopefully we'll see some more games coming from them, to be fair, because both Red Zero and Stars Hearts over here were good games. Definitely good games, yeah. Obviously, once again, I need to get the other endings. I mean, I feel like at least the sort of happy endings where you actually get to date one, or more like get to go on a date on Valentine's Day. But all in all, I think it will be enjoyable still, given the fact that I really enjoyed, you know, that one ending, which we got in, what, an hour 20 minutes? Something like that. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. Man, I feel actually like, I don't know, I feel like used all my energy while we are playing, sort of thingy. Because I feel like sort of like the energy kind of left me. Which is sort of hilarious. But no, that is not bad. Let's just end it. Yeah, go play the game yourself. I do believe if you enjoyed the video, you will like the game as well. What's more, you know, consider liking the video over here as well. And if you're new around, consider subscribing. Obviously, we'll be playing more games still. And also, to be fair, aside from getting the game, go and check the streams of the trio. I have not seen the streams, not gonna lie. But, well, I would assume they will be doing some interesting content on their own as well. So be sure to give them a shot as well. With that being said, hope you all have a wonderful day, and hopefully you will join me tomorrow too on our next game, which I have already chosen. Bye bye.